Nice, alright, stay on your phone, bruh. Dun, 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 dun. The usual intros, bullshit start. Friggin' episode 4. It's the Cheese and More podcast. That is the name now. I may have said other names at the start on other shows, but now I have an official name. It's called the Cheese and More podcast. Episode 4. With man like, I don't know what do I call you? Do I call you Unit 3? Do I call you DJ Henny? Do I call you Henstagram? What do I call you, bruv? We call you man them, call your man's them.
Man them, obviously.
Come on.
Call me Henny.
Henny.
Yeah.
Well, people,
Man them, so.
This man, do you know when people say he doesn't need no introduction? He fucking needs an amazing introduction. Where do we start? We start with being an amazing cook and chef from such a young age. He has also done, larger ogs every time, J-Ways, you don't know, a Nottingham staple. Before every Tom, Dick and Harry decided to have their own food shop, which ain't that great, Jamaican Ways was there. Now everyone's got their own food shop. Jamaican Ways is still there.
25 years beat me.
Trust me. Absolute legend, bruv. Trust me.
Rich.
Large up. Old type Marie. Old type everybody involved, Carl. Fun and jokes aside.
Shout out Nat.
Trust, it is an amazing shop and they're a good business.
Caroline. Sorry.
No, bless. Large up Caroline. Yo, everybody that's involved.
Yo.
What's the old white guy? Alan, larger Alan. Joe, Al, bruv, I was my brethren as well, fam. Remember, I used to live above there. Al used to help me, bruv. I had two problems. I'll chuck man two's money. I will help, bruv.
I will go and
yes.
do anything if he can.
Yes, fam, it will help. So I genuinely mean that. Like, larger all the Jamaican Ways family, everyone involved. I appreciate the shop, what they've done over the years I'm not even saying in the black community, in the community. In Nottingham, not just black, they feed people. You get me? They're a staple. We'll get into all the stuff. But this intro for man like Henny, bruv, it's a pleasure to do, fam. How do I start? In fact, this is how we start. What was it like working, how did unks come in and say, yo, I got working at the shop? How did you get into the shop? I need to know how this, what was it like? Man's like 12, 13, 14, is like, yo.
That was not the best.
Sure, how did that go, bro?
Anyway, yeah. So I started working there, J-Ways, when I was about 11.
Yeah.
I've grown up very close with my uncle. So my mum and him are brothers and sisters, and they bought the first house together. Lived together when I was younger, so I've always been around him. Yeah. So he's always seen me as one of his children. Sick. So very, very close with that. But I was about age 11. Yeah. When I can't remember who suggested. I think it might be my mum.
Cheers, mum.
Get me. Why don't you do this and
instead of getting a paper round, go stand over the cooker.
Getting me clean some plates.
Yeah, fam.
Yeah, but and I was doing it like, I think it started off every Saturday. Yeah. I go up there and help them out for a few hours. Started off with washing up, then got to serving and I got a bit braver. Yeah. And then and whilst I was doing that, teach me how to cook and stuff like that, and then carried on, and I've been there for God knows how long.
He's there for I think over 10, 12 years. Longer than that. Longer. Yeah, it's definitely longer. Because check this though, if you remember, when Mum was in Napa, I was cussing that person, cussing the whole shop. And saying, bring my brethren. He's a proper cook since he was like 10, 11. Let him try your wings. Man cussing me. Man tried to cuss me for eating chips and cheese and saying, why is this only black dude in the thingy shop not eating jerk? And I'm saying, you're eating jerk not from an original Jamaican, bruv. Can you remember MC Psycho? R.I.P. Psycho, and the shop owner, and I was saying, listen, you're putting jerk sauce on them wings and saying they're jerked. Let me bring my brethren that shows people, does the jerk thing. Fam, all of a sudden, man, no, you choose still. Bruv, Henny smoked, man, then, and that was like 06 or 07, and you've done got good 10 years under the belt, easy then. Yeah. So it's like, with cooking and certain...
Yeah, that was 10 years.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I was just more gaslight. Yo, let me bring my special tool and just Hadouken. Yeah. Anyone trying to cuss me for eating chips and cheese when you're eating jerk from not a real jerker. Yeah. Bridging. Move that,
Was that a brother? Or was it?
It was MC Psycho. More weed, more ganja now. Big bold, remember, in the shop. Because he singled me though, like, wait a minute, what's wrong with this? Why is the only black guy in here eating?
I got
a brilliant one.
You got a good memory.
Anytime I want to try to slew me, I got a brilliant one. Yeah. You know I'm ammoed up. Like,
what about that?
Yeah, fam. But yeah, freaking... Bruv, Napa 07. But yeah, we said before, we don't talk about Napa. Don't get smoke about Jazz. But yeah, the cooking, bruv. So what, you started doing Saturdays?
Oh yeah, started off Saturdays, and then I remember... see, my mum's everything, like, into the church and
yeah.
And you know, man, I had to like
get out of Sunday school. Oh, so man said I'll do.
Sorry, I remember I started football as well. Sunday league. What? After the church.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, I'll go footballer.
After. Yeah. I'm
not even playing. Just rub two mud. That's all right. Get the boots dirty. Yeah, man, been football.
But I remember I started football. Then I stopped football, then I started doing the Saturdays and the Sundays. Yeah. And it was me and Kurt, cousin Kurt, shout out Kurt.
Old tight Kurt.
Yeah, so we was doing the Saturdays and Sundays, and then I just kept doing it all the way through. So obviously it was a little piece of money in my pocket, but I was still learning. But I got to meet a lot of people through Jamaican Ways, and that's how I know a lot of people.
Oh, bruv, like...
Especially what I do now, like... a lot of people.
Yeah, like for me, here's the best way to describe like Henny, or as like in J-Ways, he was the. You know, like when you go town, you used to go out and you always see man like, yo, what go on, you're right, yo, bless. You go J-Ways, you always see Henny, you say, what go on, yo, bless man. See man out of work, I'd never seen you out of work properly for time. Yeah. And then when it's like, yo, man, see man out. Oh, yo, it's Henny from J. Oh, yeah, my man's safe. Guys always sort of, not smile, like, got a grin like that, but he's always smiling, sound, Buddha bum, like a people's person. So it was just like, that, here's the best way to say it. In J-Ways and in the black community, there's not always the friendliest face to be receptive to. And in J-Ways, Henny was that face that, I don't care, I'll say it, is never miserable or mad. There's some stuff you've had in there. Uncle had years ago, before the change.
Yeah. Oh, so you're saying that typical Jamaican food shop where people are like, what you want? Wait a minute. No rice. Finish with the chicken. No rare. That didn't come with Henny. Henny didn't come with that. Oh, yo, right, a rare, you know. There was never a, like, I've just burnt my hand on the thing. Do you want thingy or not? Like, it was never... Do you know what I mean? It was always receptive, from the start up until that, bruv. Henny's mum, family, that the whole shebang, bruv. You've raised a gem, an absolute gem, in the sense of that thing there actually sticks out, bro. Fun and jokes aside, it sticks out as I don't ever remember a time of going in there before man with brethrens and it was like, you see my man in No. And that's a good thing because
it's a brilliant thing.
I'm just a neutral guy. Like I'm not like I never got into all that madness on the road. Whatever, even though I was around certain things, but it's in my lane. And that's why still to today I get on with everybody. Every I can go.
Every area.
I'm not saying I'm that guy. Like,
no, you're that guy, bruv.
Your ends.
Yo, listen, Henny be up in your ends, yeah? No one ain't telling him nothing. Do you want to know why no one's telling him nothing? Because he feeds people, yeah? He does so much charity work. Yo, your youth wants to be a spitter, come here. He's going to record, master, mix down, all that. You're hungry, homeless, he's going to feed you, he's going to get food parcel. He's going to do everything he can, genuinely, to help. So he can roll in your ends. And you can't tell him shit. Sorry. You just got your hood pass in every ends in the UK, bruv. Yeah? Bruv, come to me. You got a problem with Henny, come to fucking me. You hear me? God, this guy don't have problems with anybody. No. He's too smooth. You hear me? But yeah, the J-Ways transition.
So, from this to...
No, not even, no, we're still in J-Ways. Wait, we're still in it. When you went from the smaller shop and the expansion.
From the tight shop.
Yeah, but that tight shop though, like...
She was going out the door,
no, this is what I mean. Do you know that buzz of like, right, you want to get in there and eat a soup, but there's only like 4 or 5 seats along the window?
Yeah.
In it, where the bar was.
The first one was the 3 tables, wasn't it? There was 3 tables. There was 3 tables, I remember.
Wait, in the small skinny shop?
Yeah, there was 3 tables. It started off with the 3 tables. There's one little display.
Oh, yeah.
Frank came through. And who else came through? Trevor Nelson. There's a couple international cricketers came through, and
yeah. And then the bar, when it was just the bar.
Then they refurbed it, and then it was just like that. Yeah.
The window seats.
Yeah.
You see there, that was like you would come certain times and it's like, no, praying no one's in there. Praying there ain't too many people. I just want to sit down, bang this soup quick. I want to sit down, have this rice and chicken bites and get out. And then you get there, the queue's through the door. There's some big old people sat there talking, in it, you see Rich say, yeah, man.
It's like the vibes from a barbershop. Like,
it is. Back the old small shop, fam. That was the one of like, you can go in there and get like some culture, some gossip, some good food, and walk out with a smile on your face. Like, there was just something so little and that little rush, you know, getting in there and, like, okay, people in there, you're not that peed, because you've seen someone you know more time. Like, I have to say it factually as well, I don't care. There was not a time, it's only when the younger generation, I'm sorry, come shoot me or stab me if you want. It's you lot that started the Efre, where man are fighting at J-Ways and all sorts of Nefre. That didn't happen for years.
Everyone from every end used to come
in there.
Like, even I then. Like, I'm not even talking about, I don't want
to...
but just... ends what was beefing or whatever, but man will come that are not really comfortable in that area and still come.
Yes.
I've seen man.
For years back. Let's go way before.
And people had respect in it. Like man might see someone they like, but get me. We're in this area.
Like we're in J-Ways. Man, are coming for food right now. We're supporting and serving our stomachs. You get me? Not the roads. So man will just grab their food, get gone, see each other at Garvey. It's on top. You get me? Garvey's less than a mile down the road on a Saturday night. That's where they'll fight, not at J-Ways. And that speaks massively as to what you lot, your family, unks.
Yeah, because they've done a lot, man.
I've done a lot. You get me? So
we used to support different football teams, different organisations, if it's free food, if it's donating to support what they're doing in the community, and still do it to this day. And this is where like we now take a jump forward to Mr. Henny, Unit 3, friggin' mentor, mogul, bloody, I can't sit here and act like it's not. I wouldn't, as well, I wouldn't use certain words unless, I know.
You get me? So it's all true. So, mogul, let it sink in, bruh. Let it sink in. You get me?
Mental,
let it sink in, bruh.
What I do is I'm enjoying it. So I don't look at it as, wow, look what I'm doing or whatever. And then when people look at it differently, you get me?
Or I look on it as like, this brethren, like, I wish I could do certain shit, but I won't, or I can't because my mouth. I'm gonna go there. It's like, that's not really appropriate. Like, my mouth's not appropriate. I'm not here to be appropriate. I'm here to help, and that's it. So if my mouth's gonna be, but now have a Henny on side, smooth sailing, bruv. Trust me. So now, bring us up to date with Henny. No, the transition of leaving J-Ways to become the monster, the beast that is Unit 3 Henny.
So I would say, like, I've always wanted to work with people, whether it's young people or people that are struggling. And the plan was for us, for my uncle, was for me to take on the business. And I love that. I always knew that I wanted to work for myself. And my uncle showed me that. Like, he went from coming over here in the late 60s, 70s, I think 70s,
It's all right. This information is also on my interview on Kemet FM. If you would like to.
Oh yeah. Well, what's so wrong?
No. It wasn't 70.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. So it's come over and not much education.
Not much education at all. He's educated himself.
And he ended up going to college, learning how to cook. Well, he knew how to cook, but
he had to do the catering course the other way in order to
tick boxes.
Yeah.
You know what it is. And then my mum was working full time, and then he was selling. I remember he was selling like after the club. He was making patties and selling them at the boot and not.
Sick.
Yo,
Sick. The real hustle.
Yeah. To like making good money. Then got his first shop in '97 or so. No, '94. Sorry.
Wow.
94, and then and just seeing him do what he's done, and then that inspired me. But then when I was at JWees, I left school. Like I left school. I struggled in school because I was really dyslexic. There's loads of people dyslexic out there, but I really struggled. And all I knew is I gotta work for my uncle. Yeah. And then after that, it was like, I'm gonna take over the business. But then I knew there was more. Stuff like that. So,
like not being funny, if you was just running Jamaican Ways, you would be wasted in the sense of you do so much. You do so much for so many different organisations, people's charities.
I wanted to fulfill.
Yeah, like you couldn't. You would. Achieve. Yeah, you like if I stayed in bricklaying. For the amount of shit I can talk and whatever, you maybe should be doing something more. Kate, like J-Ways, you do perfectly, amazing, everything, but for what you're doing now, it's like I couldn't kind of see you doing anything else, bruv, because this is you. This whole everything. This is all you, bruv. Like,
I love this.
Just me, and I can't stress how much I love seeing the different steps. Like let's take people sort of through and you left J-Ways.
Yeah, I left J-Ways. So basically why I left J-Ways was I knew that there was no way I could take on this business and do other things. Yeah. And I knew I came to a bridge where it was either now or
never. Because your 6 days catering is 6 days.
6 days.
Cause you have 1 day off, but you're still prepping on that 1 day.
When the year before we went Napa, I couldn't go on holiday with Mum because I couldn't get the time. Remember when Man came back, and I remember you obviously because you lived up there, and man came back. It's still in you. And I was like, man, you're sick. I was thinking of J-Wade in the back. Like, nah, is it? It's like, nah. I said, next year, no way. I told my uncle, no way. I can't miss that. I'm a young man. I need to be living.
Yeah, for real. But it still just shows that commitment and that dedication.
It's like working for myself. Even though with my business, I felt guilty. Like, you're gonna struggle with stuff and I need to leave it, whatnot.
Bruv, they don't make her like you anymore, you know, bro.
And so I remember that it was 07. I was like, nah, I'm going. And I made sure I enjoyed myself. And I enjoyed myself.
That was sick. That was sick. So hold on, wait, man. Let's get the Napa laughs out, and the memories. Right. Sorry. Right. So when the first alright, cool, unks, I'm gonna have to leave you soon. How did you go about saying, well? How did you join the music with the charity, with the youth work?
The music came later.
So start me from...
Yeah, so basically what I did, I looked into doing some voluntary work. Yeah. And that. But the jobs what I wanted to go for, I didn't have no experience in working with people. It was young people more time. And it was like, boy, what am I going to do? And so I went back to college.
Yeah.
I left without any GCSE, so I went back to college.
Very sick. That's sick, you know.
Yeah. And it's mad because I literally left JV. I left.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I left. It's not like I went into something. I was left. No job, nothing. I'm living off what I've saved and whatever. Yeah. And then I went college, and then they put me full time in college, like doing math, English, science, all this stuff.
Oh God!
And
so how are you supposed to earn when I'm full time at college now?
So my thing was go to college and do some voluntary work, maybe get little pay off that, and just live with what I've got,
survive,
and just make it work, and something's gonna come through. And I remember, going college was mad, because...
You're the oldest, yeah.
I was the oldest, but I'm in my 20s now.
I know what was coming.
I'm in my 20s.
Go on.
I didn't look... I looked quite young for my age, See, they think I'm 17, 18.
Yeah, he was a blender. Man's just blending in there.
Max, innit? So I'm coming through. I got a car... Get me? I got some nice cars and everything, whatever. So everyone, yeah. So people gravitated to me.
Yeah.
And I remember this young guy, I can't remember his name, that's back. But he was 16 and he gravitated to me, and I remember he was struggling at home and stuff like that. And I remember one of the teachers said to me, like, can you just look over him, because he's struggling, like, he's a smart guy, he's got a lot going for him, but he just needs some guidance. And I remember, like, I've made sure, like, break time and
kick it,
talk. We had a good relationship, but it was mad because I became that. I wouldn't.
Cool,
I didn't put myself out there, but everyone gravitated to me, like, oh yeah, what you saying? And it was mad.
That's sick,
mad. I was getting mad attention, but it was like, nah, I'm not your lot's age.
I'm not that guy for you lot.
Not that guy. Like, oh, what you not doing? Like, what you doing later? Like, no. No, are you doing?
But some get along guy. Hey, here's the guys going out for drinks. Yo, fuck off.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Not involved, mate.
Yeah, I'm not.
But I'm here to help. But I'm not friending up like so.
Yeah, not there. Kelly too.
No, I hear that. No, so
Anyway, what am I saying?
You're going through college.
Yeah. So
you became that guy.
Yeah. So I'm doing that, and then I looked for voluntary work. I did a few. I did Derbyshire advocacy. I did yacht work. What else? Autism.
Yeah.
So I did Derbyshire autism service for about 3 years whilst I was doing college and stuff like that. And then I got the opportunity to work for Derby Community Trust. So they gave me like a voluntary placement.
Yeah.
And then within like a month or something like that, they've just given me a placement like, when you're on board, boom.
The kind of one of them things like, we'll see how things go. Okay, we need you in here now, full time.
And then once I've done that, finished college, got my GCSEs, and then I got an interview to go to Kenya.
Bruv, hold up, wait a minute.
I knew you were going to say that.
Go on, go on, get me.
So basically, like, so Derby County Community Trust, they go to Kenya every year, and they've got some projects out there, and it was like, this was the third year they're going out there, so it's still kind of new for them.
Yeah.
And what they was doing is they had funded places from Empower to go over there, and was looking for somebody in the community trust that they wanted to take that probably don't have the confidence or
like to help try and
build them and whatnot. And we had to go for an interview, so someone put me forward. Rich Astle, shout out Rich.
Is that
Rich Astle? He used to be at Derby County Community Trust, but he's working for the FA now.
Okay, is that the guy that did the video about you?
No, that's Paul Newman.
Paul, because that video, I woke up and nearly cried, mate. I nearly cried, honestly. I nearly cried my eyes out. Couldn't believe it. Man of this singing the best praise about this guy here. And it's coming from, it's certain things of sometimes you need people from different walks of life, different backgrounds, and if they sing your songs of praise and say good about you, it will have a ripple effect and make other people...
Yeah, it speaks volumes, man. And thing with me, like... quite consistent, innit? So
very consistent.
People,
you do the job.
When they talk about you and stuff like that, it says a lot, and that's something for me I can be proud of, because ain't nobody say, but you used to be a dickhead, or no. One time,
bruv, that's not in his arsenal. That is not in his arsenal. There's no, he can be. No, he does a job. He's here to help provide for the youth, for so many different services, charities, and people. Providing your intentions are good and great, you've got this man supported on board. Like, that's hard to find in this world. We're in 2021. always surrounded with his scumbags more time.
Yeah, it's mad, and right now, like what's going on in the world,
we need more Hennies.
We need more, because we're seeing that go on. Technical, but but the people that supposed to be looking after us, what we pay taxes to, and all this thing, they're not doing enough. And they're saying, oh yeah, but the money's got to go. Nah. There's enough money in this country, in this world, to help each other and whatnot. But it's not like that, and they're showing us it's not that. So we have to come together as people and help.
1000%.
But so when I do, and a few of us who I work with do what we want, what we're doing in the community and giving back and helping young people and whatnot, it's not like, look at us, look at a good person we are. It's actually, yo, this is what we're doing, and we're trying to inspire others.
Yep.
And that's how I got involved, seeing others.
Yeah.
Being around my mum, she's a foster carer.
Yep.
She's been still a foster carer now, 30 plus years. So I've seen my mum do luncheon club for elderly people when I was. Sick. I remember every Saturday I had to go to luncheon club.
Yeah. This is what it is.
And like, I'm thinking, why we got to do this every week? I sit around with these people and talk rubbishness and red tape. I didn't understand. My mum used to look after these elderly people around the corner, not for getting paid, you know. Listen, kindness heart, my Saturday. Like, I go shopping for my man. Remember Mr. Bro, this blind guy, didn't have no support or nothing like that. My mum used to go around there 3 times a week, make sure he's got everything, make sure everything's patterned up for him and whatnot. And she didn't have to do that.
No.
Do luncheon club and whatnot, and all these things, looking after all these different kids. And this is why it inspired me.
It's in you. Like, it's literally in you.
To do what I do today. So I got a shout out Dukes for that.
Trust, she's drilled something in you, what's made you have a big heart, and Mum's heart is now your heart, and you're replicating and doing exactly what Mum did, Carl. Like, Janos, I rate your mum massively. Like, my mum started fostering when I was 10. So that thing there, man, know, like, you get all sorts of people come through your crib.
I was free when she started, so I was still a
baby.
My mum, out of our community, my mum was one of the first people to do it.
Yeah.
Still doing it.
Yeah, no, literally, we've got parallel Dukes.
It is.
The fostering and the food carrying shit. But that's where it figures, like, don't get me wrong, I've got a heart in here somewhere. Yeah.
What are you saying?
It's just hella cold.
But everyone's different, innit? Like, everyone's different. Some people, how can I put it, man? Like, you don't have to be or do as much as I do, innit?
Nah, not at all. It's hard to.
Just being kind and just being, which I know you are.
Yeah.
And what
I just talk shit.
Whatever.
Also.
Even just like, I don't know, just helping somebody out. Yes. Like, you pass somebody, like, I'd say you're a homeless guy, like.
Yep. If I got change, you can hold it.
You ain't got change. Just acknowledge that person, innit? That's one of the things what I always say, like, especially with the homeless people, just acknowledge them. Like, me ain't got nothing for them, but yo,
can say you're right.
And appreciate that. And the ones that I've met and I speak to them, they appreciate just that acknowledgement.
I'm glad you just went on to homeless people. Not I'm glad you went on to him, but
right.
for the next top, well, hey, hungry as well. No, the Derby County sleepover, bruv.
That was cold.
The sleepover. Explain to the people.
At the same time.
Stop.